Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. We're starting off on my island today because I wanted to see how Hamfrey's house turned out. I like the front of it. Style maybe doesn't quite go with this area, so I might change the exterior. But gosh, I'm all tongue-tied already. Oh no. Let's see how the interior looks, see what he thinks of it, and then we're gonna hop a flight to work and get started. I have an amiibo card out. I'm ready to do a little roommate situation. Good to see you, kiddo. I was just admiring your fine workmanship. I'm sure you won't mind, but I'll be singing your praises to the others. You're gonna be busy, Snort. Well, you were the last house on my island to be done. Oh, we can sit here and have some tea with him. I like it. It's simple, not overly done. I know there was more I could do. I could hang some stuff from the ceilings and other stuff, but I think for now, we just like this nice, simple look. Say hi to the goldfish. Yeah, I'm happy with it. We put his sign. We moved it from the that wall to this wall. We gave him a little buddy. We gave him a plant. I like the leaf stool in this color. So yeah, overall, I'm happy with this. I think it's nice and open and clean. And he still has his bonsai table and his little raccoon. One day I'll get that DIY. So let's head to work. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I think that came out good. If I say so myself. I usually don't like a lot of what I do, so I feel like I need to kind of pat myself on the back when I'm happy with one. I do that in real life too. I am always just putting myself down. I'm one of those people, if something doesn't come out exactly the way I want it to, I just kind of get really beat myself up a little bit. And we all need to stop doing that. Give ourselves a break. And so last week, today's already Tuesday, and I think it was last Thursday or Friday when I was recording some My Time at Sandrock videos. I said I was going to spend the weekend doing all kinds of Animal Crossing videos. Apparently I lied. Mostly because I didn't want to stop playing My Time at Sandrock. I'm having so much fun with that game, you guys. I've already got 9 episodes recorded and uploaded onto the YouTubes and scheduled to go out every day this week. So we're going to spend today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, depending on how much I get done today, doing some vacation homes and stuff, because I do really enjoy this as well. Yeah, I didn't want to stop playing. And then I reached a point, I think it was Sunday, my husband came home from his family visit, and he got started playing. It's like, well, I want to play, but I can't really record right now. So I started a whole new save file just for me. But I'm keeping it, hello. Oh my, well, let's just go get ready for work. So I'm keeping my personal off-camera save file behind where I am on my recordings, because I want my reactions on the series I'm recording to be fresh. Oh gosh, yeah. 6 p.m. tonight. All right, I should change the time. We could go to the concert. Do we need this for our farm area? I don't really have room for it, but I'm buying it. Hi, Lottie. Can I get to work, please? Yes. I still need to pay off the hospital and do the second floor. Have not done that yet. I think I'm gonna wait till I do a vacation home for Harv, and then we're gonna change it from a hospital. I've mentioned this. Put Harv in charge. Let's go run the beach before I do my amiibo. My roommate amiibo-y thingy. See who all we have. See if anybody runs up to us. I just want to establish my own kingdom. Oh, so pretty. A little zebra. The arid place where you grew up. Good for the message in the bottle. Although I think we finally have all of the old-fashioned place. Yeah, tea. I feel like I've done a lot of tea. Big city life. Oh, Bill the Duck. Robots that fight monsters. Oh my gosh, that could be fun. I don't know if I'm feeling that creative today. I was saying though, I think I have all the DIYs we get for the moss and glowing moss and vines. Look at the babies out there. Well, I'm dilly-dallying too much, but I'm gonna do... I haven't done this one thing yet. We have this. Oh, I can't put my swimsuit on for my bags here. Remember, gosh, I don't know how many episodes ago it was. I think I showed up here in my swimsuit because you can swim out there. Oh, maybe it's because I'm dressed for work. So yeah, if you're not dressed for work, guys, you got to check that out. You can put on your swimsuit and swim out to where they are on their little floaties. It's really cute. And I really wish that were a feature on our island. Thank you, Leonardo. Exciting and weird adventures. I don't think we've done this, Mouse. Who you be? Sorry, you were about to eat, now you're having a drink. All the food. Oh, we could just do a big old kitchen. I like those kind of builds. You want all the food. I think I should make all the food I want to eat. You know what? Let's do this. And then we'll do our roommate one for another episode. Limberg. Oh my god, he's so cute. Nice to meet you too, Limberg. Your timing's perfect. This vacation home business seems real tempting. I don't want to do... Okay, I'm thinking a kitchen with just a big eating area in the middle of it. It's just yeah, I kind of have a visual, like 3 walls. Oh my, he has kind of a rash on his cheeks though, doesn't he? Thanks for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Squinky. Squinky. Oh, that's so cute. Now here's what I was thinking for my vacation home. Self-sufficient homestead. Okay, so you want like a little farm out front. Oh, you want to cook on the clay thing. We can do that. We can do that in part of his kitchen. Maybe we will do different than what I had in mind. I was picturing 3, like a U-shaped kitchen with counters and appliances and stuff, and a table plunked in the middle with the shelves of food on one wall. But now we need to give him a big old field to plant. Not on sand, you need dirt. That could be cute. That could work. Where did I do tippers? I did tipper off camera. That worked as well too. I did a farm for her there. Self-sufficient homestead. I kind of like that with the cactus and stuff. Yeah, we're going to do this one again too. Well, maybe I should have made him roommates with Tipper. Nah, not bad. I'm really starting to look forward to this, Squinky. We're just going to do 1 floor for now. We'll add a second if I come up with any ideas later. You don't need all that space. Oh, he's flummoxed. I will decide a 1-level home. Okay, let's head on out. And I hope this sounds okay, guys. Normally I monitor the game through my computer, but it's been lagging. The sound lags from my gameplay on the TV through the computer, so I've muted the computer and I'm listening to it through the TV, but I think I have it at a volume where you guys can't hear it. So I don't think you're getting an ECHO. I have to spell it, otherwise my Amazon listening device would chime on. So apologies if my test earlier didn't work out the way I thought it did. Okay, well, so this is where I'll be vacationing, huh? What a location. It'll be a sight to see when it's done. I'll get out of your hair for now. Good luck, Squinky. Oh gosh, I want to call people Squinky. Okay, so this one could take me a little while. I still want to do just a main Maybe we'll do a cozy kitchen. I don't know. Now I just don't know. I went thinking I had all kinds of ideas. Now it's like, well, heck. Gold. Let's do pale. Let's do green for a little contrast. Let's do a little wheat field. Let's see what else is on the order that we can put out here. Little hay bale. I guess it would be green as well. Not sure where we'll put that yet. Do we give them some animals? A little barn area. Oh, storage shed would be kind of cute out here. I actually might leave the house kind of alone. Maybe a red roof and a red door. Oop, I meant to. There we go. As I now look at siding. But I think I like the white. I do kind of like just that white. Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. Maybe the fruit wreath. Yeah, let's do that. That looks kind of like an outhouse, doesn't it? Ooh, I haven't looked at all these colors in a while. Do we have a red roof? No. There's his outhouse. I guess we shouldn't be blocking the way to the outhouse with a bale of hay. A hay bale. There we go. Is he just about to mow down the wheat? Let's just put it this way. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, he could have a little cookout. Maybe a winnowing machine that we just got. Like the red. I love that green too. Just put that there, I guess. Let's give him a wheelbarrow. Excuse me, hand cart. Apparently I'm really into the red. Hearth would be neat. Yeah, you need a water pump. Maybe not by the outhouse, though. Maybe we'll put a... Can the water pump be connected to a well? We do that. Sure, why not? Veggie basket. All this we'll use inside. Give him a wooden bucket out here. You gotta... Here, let's... gotta put your water into something. There. I forget with these sandy areas how well... Oh, we need some fence. Let's move this way. Ooh, I'm getting the smell of skunk again. That's weird. This happened last week, too, when I was doing a recording, and this is the very most wrong time of day for any skunks to be out. That's a little unnerving. Hoping it is an actual skunk and not something wrong with our house. I'm telling you guys, ever since we had our electrical issues last week, I have just been a little more paranoid with smells. Yeah. Get you like a shovel. Red, of course. Oh yeah, I was going to do some fencing. I got way off track here. Okay. Oops. Corral could work. I like the country fence. It's nice and low. Barbed wire works too. Let's do the country fence, something low. We'll just do a little in front. I'm not very inspired, I guess, today. Let's move the scarecrow out of the way. Let's put a little, whoops, dirt for his veggie garden. Should I do different colored rows? No. Maybe. Let's do it. Yeah, that's kind of a fun little look. Okay, put you just there guarding everything. Let's plant some vegetables. Okay, 2, 3, perfect. Wheat. And some carrots. Yeah, exactly where I wanted it all to go. Perfect. Actually, let's put the this in the back because it's so much taller. There we go. Put the potatoes here, carrots here. Oh, I have more. I'm gonna have to do some more garden beds. I put out too much stuff. Did I only do 2 carrots or did one go? Oh, here it is. Where did it go? Okay, let's do one more row. Whoops. Wheat. There. Nice little garden for him. What about a... Oh, I keep hitting all the wrong things. A little path. Wooden? Terracotta. Yeah, I guess that's all right. Let's do one more row. I feel like there's more we could be doing out here. Maybe I have this all lined up a little too neatly. Let's kind of, maybe some weeds. I didn't give him any animals. I thought about it, but I don't really want to do that. No, I want the tall ones. It's kind of cute. Oh, we could do like a planting bench or something. That might be kind of sweet. Let's look at our tables, get the right thing out. I may have to go pause and see what's causing that smell. I am getting a little nervous. I hate that I'm this way. Project table. What have I been using for like a planting potting bench? I can't even remember now. Oh my gosh. We could do an ironwood low table. That might look kind of cool outside. With some plant starters on it. Kind of want to move, actually now move this over here. Just a little place to sit. Maybe we'll just put some of these weeds around this stuff. Let's move this a little bit. Oh, the windmill. We could get the windmill. That could go in the back. Let's grab that. What's that under? Like outdoorsy stuff? Maybe he has a smoker out here too. I'm spending way more time on the yard than I thought I would. Where's the windmill? Here we go. Okay, might have to move this a little bit. Oop. Maybe the smoker shouldn't be right next to the outhouse. Oop. No, I don't want that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I should do a silo and stuff, but I don't want to move everything around. So what do I want to put? What have I been using for like a little potting bench? You'd think I'd remember. Oops. Okay, tables. Let's do indoorsy. Well, I'll be darned if I don't remember what I've been using. Unless I've just been using some of the natural tables. I want a rectangular one. We could even put a log bench down with some of that stuff on it. Let's see how that looks. We want like the greenhouse thing behind it. Of course, I've got to search for that. I'm just kind of perusing everything at this point. Ooh. We use the storefront somewhere? So cool. I don't think so for this build. If I were making a little barn, I would totally use it, but I didn't do that. Raise bounty arch? No. Well, maybe. I might make that fit. Like the idea of an oil barrel bathtub out here too. I don't know if I can make that fit or not, but that's kind of a fun idea. Here we go. Oh, it can't be customized. I was hoping maybe we could customize it to have plants or something. Maybe he's got an oil barrel bathtub right next to his outhouse. I like the green. I like the red, though, too. We've been using a lot of red. I think we're going to get rid of the arch. I feel like that doesn't really fit. Maybe just one of those. I think this is kind of cute, just like this. Tractor's in a weird spot. I think this is good for the outside, though, because the inside's probably going to take me a little while to figure out. But yeah, that's kind of cute. So what else does he have on the order? Have we gotten anything on the order? Tractor. So we'll use the pot and the clay furnace inside somewhere. I want kind of, I think, just wood walls. Make it a little bigger. I want to keep it kind of square. Yeah, like maybe just the wooden knot walls. I want more of a rustic look, so I think that'll do it. I'm not going to do an accent wall. Here's Harv's wallpaper if we ever do his build. I think that or the beaded wall would be kind of cool. Whatever that one is called, white with the like red beads. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this one. I'm just double checking, make sure nothing else jumps out that I might like better. See, if we did an accent, we could do a desert vista. No, because I don't want to have to deal with not being able to put stuff up on the partitions. Probably just the pine board. And then we'll use area rugs. Heat paint flooring is kind of neat. I'd like this better if it were going the other direction. I like the white paint too, but I think we're just going to go with the pine board. I wish he didn't want the furnace. But it is a fun way to cook. I might even make this smaller. We'll see. Oh, there we go. I had something total. Why don't I ever pick the I have ideas one? Why? I don't want to leave and come back and make it the way I want it. But this will work. We can make this work. Probably the ranch. No, let's go with the ironwood today. Old. I want to see if I can make it fit in a smaller space. Let's put that stuff back. Okay, he loves it. So the sink over here. I wish we had, don't we? We don't have just like a counter, do we? Go alphabetical, see all the ironwood stuff. So we could use this for the dining table. And I want it just plunked right in the center of the room. Mm. Oop. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to make the room maybe a little bit more of a rectangle, a little deeper. Or we just do chairs on the two sides like that. Do the cart. Let's get the benches or the chairs going. Come on. There you go. Wait. Do I make it a little bit bigger so it's not so tight? I guess I probably should. Okay. Got that. We could do... Maybe do that and then a refrigerator. Definitely not what I had in mind. But I'm okay with it. Let's go back now to type. There we go. Ground's kind of ugly, but I feel it kind of goes. Let's find an area rug for under the table. It's huge, but I kind of like it. Let's see. Also, though, I like the Turkey Day one a lot. I know I use it a lot, but see how that looks under here. I feel like that kind of goes with our theme a little better. This isn't going to be super fancy. We need to give them some pantries and stuff. See, my original thought was to make this whole room just one big kitchen with appliances and stuff down these three walls, and then a pantry in the front. Okay. Could give them a wood-burning stove. It's kind of a neat idea. Keep the room nice and warm. Not yet. Maybe. The pantry thingamaboobers. Where are those? I don't even know. It's been so long. I have been neglecting vacation homes. It always takes me a little bit to get settled back into it. There we go. White, black, silver, light wood. I think the white. Let's see what the dark wood. Oh, maybe the dark wood. Yeah, we'll do the dark wood. He's got to have a stash of his foods. Pantry staples, imported foods, organic. Let's go with organic products. There, so he's got his stash of food. He's got his pot. Not sure why. Just put it as a table decoration. No, it's a little big. It just looks too small on the, or too big for this. That's okay. Can we do a table setting? No. Okay, so let's get that sorted. And some stuff for the kitchen. Maybe he's got his cooking tools. Put those here. What would he have? Whoop. Can't put that really anywhere. Next to the sink. Oh, do we have like the dish rack or something? Dish drying rack. We could put that next to the sink. Yeah. Okay. The table setting's a little fancy. Maybe we'll just put the basket of, yeah, veggie basket right in the center for a centerpiece. That I like. Okay. Then up here we can do, we do like some on each side. Can we put then in the middle of the pot rack? And then will this fit over here? Maybe up a little higher. Actually, I might not mind that being a little lower. Is there anything else we'd rather do there? Let's put this, yeah. Oh, it's got to go there. That's okay. Hey, finally a build where I'm not putting a TV in. Oh. Do need to give him some music though or something. Do the antique phone. Did I just say we do need to give him a TV, or did I say music? I was thinking music, but I don't know if I said music out loud in my head. Okay. What else? How about we just give him a wall fan? Probably gets a little warm in here. I mean, I'm kind of digging it. We'll do some lighting and stuff too. We gotta put more stuff on the walls. This is where I always start to struggle a little bit. This is a little cleaning corner. I put this in the little kitchen area a lot, I think. Go with light. Ooh, we could do maybe some art. No, I think some plants or something instead. Kind of stagger those a little bit. Wow, this room seems really tall. And then on this wall... maybe just the one. And what else? What else, guys? Would he have a fish print? I don't feel like a fish print. How about mom's art? We're not going for super fancy. We're just going for a cozy little kitchen. Okay, let's do some lighting. And I think we're about done. This isn't one of... see, this is another one of those where it's not quite my favorite. Oh, we'll look at other stuff we can hang up, though. Probably the milk glass. I'm not hating it, but it's not quite exactly right. It's one of those I kind of just need to think about. And then I never come back and fix. Let's do some wall lights as well. Just to keep it bright. I have to move. Move this plant over a little. We'll pretend that's like a hanging herb garden. Did I actually line those up? Probably not. No. Am I gonna worry about it? Yes. Hey, let's move you. I think this one just has to come over a little, and then we'll put the plant here. Okay. Oh, music. Let's move that over. We'll just do the speaker. Oh, we could give him the phonograph. Let's do the phonograph. Whoop. Where'd it go? Is that the song he wanted? Probably. Oh, did we get everything? Let me double check the order. We do have everything. So much. If we did it upstairs, we could do some really cute stuff. With the old-fashioned TV and stuff. Oops, that's in the way of the phone a bit. Let's, I guess, swap those. Or we could even put the pot on the floor. And then maybe the little, like succulent plant. That might be kind of cute. That's a little better. I mean, not my best work, but I'm not mad with it. I kind of like it. Just a big cozy kitchen. Let's let them know we're done. How's that vacation home coming along? Is it ready? It's ready-ish, mostly. Yeah, kind of. I'm so excited I hardly know what to do with myself. I can't wait to take a look all around the place. Well, okay, Limberg. Squinky. I hope he likes it. He's a cute little mouse. Mice aren't necessarily my favorites. But he's got like little rashy cheeks and then a beard. I like how that corner came out though. He's ready to cook. What a look. So now he can grow his vegetables and come inside and cook them up in his clay furnace. Ain't that something? Outstanding work. Thanks, Squinky. Yeah, we'll snap some pictures. Where should we put him? Should we put him like at the stove cooking? I could just be sitting here waiting for some grub. Like that. Hopefully he doesn't move. It's cute. That is kind of cute. I like that. He looks so happy. Yeah, that's cute. Let him know we're done. I'm heading back, Limberg. Okay, thanks, Squinky. All right, so that should wrap this episode up. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, okay, let's see what Lottie has to say. Thank you. I'm gonna work a little longer. But guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, please check out the My Time at Sandrock series I've got going. I'm really having a lot of fun with that game. If you've played My Time at Portia, you're already pretty familiar with the with the game and what it's like. It's very similar to My Time at Portia. Some of it might be just the teensiest bit more challenging, but not in a really super hard way. Just like maybe getting resources isn't quite as fast and easy as it was in Portia. But the artwork and everything is really beautiful. They've just really like boosted the game up in as far as the appearance and stuff. I'm liking the neighbors I'm meeting. I'm having a lot of fun rune diving and all of that. So give it a check. See what you think. Let me know. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and thank you again to all of you who subscribed over the weekend and everything. That meant so much to me, and I got some really nice comments, and those always just make my heart happy, lift my spirits. So I really appreciate all of that. So thank you so much. Take care.